Iron Maiden's seventh album is helpfully titled Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, so it's easy to remember which one it is in their output. It's got a predictably very cool album cover, and it's actually got several more depictions of Eddie on the back. Of course, it looked better when it wasn't a CD and it was the bigger LP back in the day. Um, the title track is the epic on this one, and I really like that song. It's actually got keyboards on it. That's something that they did on this album again. However, this album sounds a little heavier in the guitar tune than the last one, Somewhere in Time. So that to me was an improvement. Um, that song, my band, my Iron Maiden tribute band, when we used to do that, we did not perform that song live because of how long the middle of the song is. And also, we didn't have a keyboard player, so there was that. But we actually called ourselves Seventh Son. This is one of the few albums where Adrian Smith, instead of Steve Harris, is the one who wrote the opening song on the album in Moonchild. Fantastic song a few years ago when I saw them playing that live. Instead of using the keyboard, Adrian was playing that opening line on a guitar, and it sounded so much cooler. I wish the album had that instead of this. This also has one of the few songs Dave Murray wrote in the Prophecy, so it's always nice when Dave steps up and writes. Lately, he's been doing a little more writing, so it's always nice to hear. It's got Can I Play with Madness? Now, that's a great song, but it's definitely commercial. That's something that both Adrian and Bruce Dickinson were arguably better at than Steve Harris. And when I mentioned that Adrian wrote Moonchild, I believe Bruce also worked on that. They almost always wrote together. I think a few times Bruce has written something without Adrian, most notably Power Slave, fantastic song. This is, of course, the last album with the classic lineup for, what was it, over a decade? And, because Adrian Smith left after this, before long Bruce would leave. Eventually they both came back. So this was kind of the sad end of an era, but a great way to go out.